Now, last time we have seen only one part of this article, location of maxima and minima. So, where we observe the central maxima, maximum intensity, it is denoted by I0, that we have proved here. See in this figure, the rays which are not diffracted, shown by this black dotted line. So, rays from A to O and rays from B to O, they cover equal distance, and therefore all the rays on the portion AC and BC, they have path difference 0, because for the point O, when P point coincide with point O, Y becomes 0. And we know the value for path difference Y into D upon capital D. So Y becomes 0, therefore path difference becomes 0, therefore phase difference becomes 0. So at point O, all the waves on the wavefront AB reach the point O constructively. This point is important. Phase difference is 0. Therefore, they will produce the constructive interference, and maximum intensity is produced I0 at point O. So, when path difference is 0, we get the central maxima having maximum intensity I0. Now, what is about the remaining point above O and below O? So, now we will see the condition for the minima, like this. Condition for, they are called as the secondary minima, they are called as the secondary maxima. फक्त 0 नंबरची जी बँड असेल त्याला सेंट्रल म्हणतात, कारण ती या स्क्रीनच्या सेंटरला मिळते. सो वी हॅव सीन द कंडिशन ऑफ पार्ट डिफरन्स फॉर सेंट्रल मॅक्झिमा, पार्ट डिफरन्स शुड बी 0. इथे आपण ती नोट करून ठेवलेली. फॉर सेंट्रल मॅक्झिमा the path difference is equal to 0. Now we have to see the condition, second part. So we will see this condition separately. Condition of path difference for secondary minima, first secondary minima, second secondary minima, third secondary minima, etc. Minima means dark band. So let us see that second condition. So let us see this condition of path difference for secondary minima. And for that purpose, now we will consider the rays diffracted and reaching at point P, diffracted at an angle theta. For the rays diffracted at an angle theta and reaching the point P at distance y from center O, path difference PD is equal to Bn, हे सर्व रिलेशन आपण प्रूव्ह केलेले, is equal to d sin theta is equal to y. Sin theta is replaced by y by d, so y into small d upon capital D. So we know this formula. We have derived this formula separately. Now to find this condition, we will assume some value. Let path difference at point P be Bn is equal to lambda. So if the path difference is lambda, what will happen to the point P? Whether it will appear bright or dark, that we have to see. If the path difference is 0 degree or 360 degree or 720 degree, it will appear bright. Constructive interference condition. If the path difference is 180 degree, 540 degree, etc., odd multiple of pi, then the point will appear dark. So for path difference lambda, let us see the phase difference at point P, like this. So when Bn is equal to lambda, this is Bn. Then here we will consider the point C, point C dash. Let C dash be center of diffracted wavefront AN. Diffracted wavefront AN. This is the diffracted wavefront AN. So C dash. Now, in this case, what is the distance C dash? That go to C. So I will show this figure magnified. This is AB. This is center C. This is AN. These waves are reaching at point P. This is the point P, like this. This is the center C dash. So I will join this. So now in this figure there are two right angle triangles. This angle is 90 degree. This angle is theta. So this is 90 minus theta. This is also 90 degree. So now see these two triangles. Triangle ACC dash and triangle ABN. They are similar triangle, 90 degree, 90 degree. Theta is common. This is 90 minus theta, this is 90 minus theta. So these two triangles are similar triangles. So triangle ACC dash and triangle ABN are similar triangle. Similar triangle. Therefore, we can use the property of similar triangle. CC dash CC dash upon BN is equal to AC dash upon AN. चेक करा CC dash थीटाच्या ऑपोजिट साइड आहे आणि BN थीटाची ऑपोजिट साइड आहे. So side opposite to theta, side opposite to theta, side adjacent to theta, side adjacent to theta in big right angle triangle. So this C dash is a midpoint. C dash is the center of the diffracted wavefront AN. So this is equal to 1/2 AN upon AN. So right hand side is 1/2. Therefore CC dash is equal to 1/2 BN, and that is equal to lambda by 2. So mathematically we have shown that if the Bn is equal to lambda, then Cc dash is equal to lambda by 2. So this is the line Cp, this is the line OP, this angle is theta. So see this figure, figure का काही part फक्त मी दाखवलेला आहे. So what is the meaning? The part difference between the rays from A and N, rays from A and N reaching at point P, these two paths are not equal, and therefore they have a path difference of lambda by 2 or phase difference of 180 degree. Therefore path difference between AP and BP is not 0, but this path difference is lambda by 2. Therefore, waves are reaching at point P from A and C dash is 180 degree. Also for the points B and C is also 180 degree. So waves on AC and BC have phase difference equal to 180 degree. Therefore, they cross, they superimpose each other destructively. 180 degree means it is a destructive interference. Destructively, and therefore P point has minimum intensity. Minimum intensity having first secondary minima. जर पार्ट डिफरन्स आपण लॅम्बडा घेतला तर सो this is lambda by 2, this is lambda by 2. Therefore, the waves from A and C arrive at point P having phase difference 180 degree. So waves from AC and BC, they cross each other at point P 180 degree apart. And therefore, phase difference is 180 degree. Phase difference is 180 degree. They cross each other destructively out of phase, and therefore for destructive interference we get the minima. So at point P we will observe the first minima, first secondary minima when the part difference is lambda. आता हीच प्रोसेस यूज करू आपण बाकीचे पण व्हॅल्यू करू शकतो. सपोज वी assume that the part difference at point P Bn is equal to 2 lambda. So this CC dash will become half lambda. So these two waves are having phase difference 360 degree. So from waves from A and C, waves from C and B, they again cross each other destructively. So in general, when the part difference is lambda, 2 lambda, 3 lambda, 4 lambda, 5 lambda, 6 lambda, we observe the first, second, third, fourth minima respectively. So the condition of part difference is like this. So in general, what is the conclusion? केस सेकंडचा रिझल्ट आपण लिहितो. When part difference y into d upon d, part difference y into d upon d is equal to n lambda, then we observe part difference is equal to lambda, 2 lambda, 3 lambda, 4 lambda, etc. We observe secondary minima. So the value of part difference is like this. And then when y n d for that into d upon d is equal to n lambda or even multiple of lambda by 2, then we observe nth minima. आणि ही nth मिनिममची पार्ट डिफरन्सची कंडिशन झाली. सेंट्रल मॅक्सिममची कंडिशन ही पार्ट डिफरन्स इज इक्वल टू 0, पार्ट डिफरन्स इज इक्वल टू इव्हन मल्टिपल ऑफ लॅम्बडा बाय 2. इंटरफेरन्समध्ये ही कंडिशन ब्राईट बँडसाठी होती, इथे ती डार्क बँडसाठी आपल्याला मिळाली. सो वन केस वी हॅव प्रूव्ड इन डिटेल. इफ Bn is considered as lambda, this is our assumption, then this is lambda by 2 by the property of the similar triangle. This angle is common, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, so this is 90 minus theta, this is 90 minus theta. We आपण a criteria use केला. All the three corresponding angles are same. Theta is common, this is 90, this is 90, this is 90 minus theta, this is 90 minus theta. So these two triangles are similar triangle, and therefore this is AC dash is AC dash upon AN is equal to CC dash upon BN. So C dash is the midpoint, therefore AC dash is equal to half of AN, and therefore CC dash is equal to half of BN. BN is lambda that we have shown. So lambda by 2 part difference means phase difference is 180 degree, and 180 degree produces the destructive interference minimum intensity like this. So this is the condition of part difference for the secondary minimum. Now we know that between two minima there will be maximum. जसं इंटरफेसमध्ये आपल्याला अल्टरनेट ब्राईट अँड डार्क बँड मिळतात, तसं इथे सुद्धा दोन मिनिमाच्या मध्ये एक मॅक्झिमम मिळणार होते, त्याला सेकंडरी मॅक्झिमम म्हणतात. दिस इज द सेंट्रल मॅक्झिमम. लास्ट टाइम वी आर सीइंग द कंडिशन फॉर सेंट्रल मॅक्झिमम. नाउ वी टू सी द कंडिशन फॉर द secondary maxima. Condition for central maximum, condition for secondary minima. Now we will see third case, condition of part difference for secondary maxima. So we have to see that case separately. हीच प्रोसेस आपण यूज करणार आहोत. इथे पार्ट डिफरन्सची व्हॅल्यू आपण ॲश्युम करणार λ/2 what will happen. So in this way we can derive the expression like this. Now let us see this next case. Condition of part difference for secondary maxima. Secondary maxima. तर इथे फक्त आपल्याला चेंज करावं लागेल. या व्हॅल्यू तर जनरल येते. So let us see this condition of part difference for secondary maxima like this. So now we will see the next case, condition of part difference for secondary maxima. So here we will assume that let Bn part difference at point P is equal to 3 λ/2. म्हणजे आपण 0 ची केस बघितली, लॅम्बडाची केस बघितली, तर 3 λ/2 ची केस आपण बोलतो 3 λ/2. Therefore CC dash, just now we have proved this equation by using the property of the similar triangle. So CC dash is equal to 1 half Bn, so that is equal to 3 λ/4 like this. So part difference between the waves from A and B reaching at point P is this. Therefore this is equal to BP minus AP is equal to 3 λ/4. So lambda corresponds to 360 degree. Therefore phase difference at point P for the waves from A and B is 270 degree. 3 λ/4 correspond to 270 degree. Again we are using this property. One cycle correspond to distance lambda, correspond to phase difference 2 pi radian, correspond to phase difference 360 degree. So lambda correspond to 360 degree, 3 λ/4 correspond to 270 degree. So phase difference is now 270 degree. It is not 180 degree, so it is not a minimum intensity, not darkness. The waves are not crossing each other destructively. The waves are not crossing each other fully constructively. फेज डिफरन्स जर 0 किंवा 360 राहिला असता तर आपल्याला कंप्लीट ब्राईट बँड मिळाली असती. इथे ब्राईट बँड कंप्लीट नाही मिळणार, पार्शियली ब्राईट मिळेल ती. सो सी दिस, द पार्ट डिफरन्स ॲट पॉइंट पी फॉर द वेव्स फ्रॉम ए अँड बी इज 270 डिग्री अँड देअरफॉर द पॉइंट पी is not dark, so it is not a minimum, it's not dark, but having some intensity, I1 less than I0 like this. Similarly we can show that when the part difference is equal to 3 λ/4, 5 λ/4, 7 λ/4, 9 λ/4, etc. The intensities at point P are I1 less than I2 less than I3 less than I1 greater than I2, I2 greater than I3, I3 greater than I4 like this. So intensity continuously goes on decreasing. So these are the condition of part difference. So 3 lambda by 4, 5 lambda by 3 lambda by 2, 5 lambda by 2, 7 lambda by 2, 9 lambda by 2. So 3, 5, 7, 9 means odd multiple of lambda by 2. In this case, it is even multiple of lambda by 2. So even multiple of lambda by 2, it is the condition for n minima. Odd multiple of lambda by 2, it is the condition for n maxima, nth bright band. So this D for dark. So what is the result of the case number 3? Case number 3. When part difference is equal to 3 lambda by 2, 5 lambda by 2, 7 lambda by 2, 9 lambda by 2, we observe secondary maxima. They are not minima, they are not central maxima. Intensity is not 0, but it is less than I0, like this. And therefore, for nth secondary minima, part difference is equal to y and b for bright into d upon capital D is equal to odd multiple. So 2n plus 1 into lambda by 2. 2n plus 1 into lambda by 2, like this. N plus half or 2n plus 1, n plus half lambda. So these are the conditions of part difference for central maxima, for secondary maxima, and for secondary minima, like this. So these three results are like this. So in this case again we have shown that the intensities at the secondary maxima are in decreasing order. I0 सेंट्रल मॅक्झिममपेक्षा फर्स्ट मॅक्झिममची इंटेन्सिटी I1 कमी राहील, I2 त्याच्यापेक्षा कमी असेल, I3 अजून कमी असेल. सो ॲज द नंबर ऑफ द मॅक्झिमा 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes on increasing, the intensity goes on decreasing like this. I1, I2, I3, I4, etc. So intensity goes on decreasing. I0 is the maximum intensity observed at the central maximum. आता O पॉईंटच्या आपण वरती खाली जर गेलो तर दोघी साईडला इंटेन्सिटी डिक्रीज होत जाते. लक्षात, सेंट्रल मॅक्झिमा इंटेन्सिटी I0, देन I1, I2, I3, I4 आणि I1, I2 मॅक्झिमा आहे त्याच्यामध्ये मिनिमा मिळेल जिथे इंटेन्सिटी 0 असेल ती. सो व्हॉट इज द नेचर ऑफ द डिफ्रॅक्शन पॅटर्न ॲट सेंटर O? वी ऑब्झर्व द सेंट्रल मॅक्झिमा having number 0 and on both sides we get alternately minima maxima etc. हे थोडक्यात इंटरफरन्स पॅटर्नप्रमाणेच इथे पण आपल्याला अल्टरनेट ब्राईट अँड डार्क बँड मिळतात. फक्त चेंज काय आहे, इंटरफरन्स ऑल द ब्राईट बँड्स आर इक्वली ब्राईट. इन दिस केस ऑल द मॅक्झिमा आर नॉट इक्वली ब्राईट बट दे आर हॅव्हिंग कंटिन्युअसली डिक्रीजिंग इंटेन्सिटी. हा फरक आहे. तर इंटरफरन्स अँड डिफ्रॅक्शन फेनॉमेनामध्ये बरेच डिफरन्सचे पॉईंट आहेत, ते आपण नंतर सेपरेट बघणारच आहोत ते. लक्षात. सो नाव वी नो द कंडिशन ऑफ part difference. So in this case, when part difference is equal to 0, case number 1, we observe central maximum, 0 number, maximum intensity I0. When the part difference is equal to even multiple of lambda by 2, we observe the nth minima, 0 intensity. When the part difference is equal to odd multiple of lambda by 2, we observe the secondary maxima. Their intensity is not 0, it is not I0, but it is less than I0 and it goes on decreasing like this. So this is the nature of the distribution of the intensity in the diffraction pattern. The intensity distribution चा ग्राफ फिगर आपल्याला नंतर सेपरेट द्यायचे ते, तेव्हा ह्या व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला लागणारच आहे त्या. ओके. So in this equation y and d, y and b, they give the location of the nth dark and nth bright band, but in terms of distance between the center O and the point P on the screen, that is the linear distance. Now here we have to see the angular position. म्हणजे angular separation आपल्याला पाहिजे मॅक्झिमम मिनिमम. So our figure is like this. This angle is theta. This is C. This is P. This is O. This angle is 90 degrees. So this distance is D. This distance is Y. So for rays diffracted at angle theta, theta is the angle of diffraction, and reaching at point P, part difference PD is equal to Bn is equal to d sin theta is equal to y into d upon d. So we have derived this formula for expression for the part difference. When d is very much greater than d, d is very much greater than y, then theta angle OCP is very small, and therefore in triangle OCP sin of theta is approximately equal to theta in radian. हे approximation आपण बऱ्याच वेळा यूज केलेलं आहे, and therefore theta is equal to sin theta ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला माहिती OP upon OC, so that is equal to y upon capital D, and therefore part difference is equal to D into theta, and this is equal to D into y upon D. So we have proved this relation like this. So if you compare this value, then theta is equal to y upon d. Theta is equal to y upon d like this. So this will give the angular position. Now case number 1. Case number 1. For central maxima, so for nth dark band or for secondary minima, for nth dark band, that is nth secondary minima, nth secondary minima, angular position we will denote it like this: angle theta for nth dark band and d for dark. So this is equal to, by this equation, this is equal to y nd upon capital D like this, and the part difference is equal to y nd upon d is equal to even multiple of lambda by 2. So that is equal to n lambda. So this yd upon d can be replaced by y nd upon capital D is equal to height n times lambda upon d. So if you equate this value, therefore the condition is like this: theta nd, angular position of the nth minima, theta nd is equal to n into lambda upon d. So lambda and d are comparable, necessary condition. So this gives the angular position of the nth minima. This is equation E. Angular position of nth secondary minima. The secondary पुन्हा लिहिण्याची गरज नाही. Nth secondary minima. Now, case number 2. For nth bright band, that is for nth secondary maxima, angular position सफिक्स जरा लक्षात ठेवा. Angular position theta for angle, n for nth band and b for bright is equal. इकडे पण चेंज होईल. Distance of the nth bright band from the central bright band upon capital D. Again, using the same formula, we can get this value like this. So, part difference is equal to y nb into d upon d is equal to 2n plus 1 into lambda by 2 or n plus half lambda. अपन लैम्बडा किंवा लैम्बडा बाय 2 कशामध्ये पण व्हॅल्यू लिहू शकतो. सो y n b अपॉन d हा d तिकडे नेला इज इक्वल टू n प्लस हाफ lambda upon d. So equating these two values, the condition is like this. So angular position of the nth bright band is given by n plus half into wavelength lambda of the monochromatic ray and slit width. So equation A and equation B. Equation A and equation B gives the condition for angular position of the nth minima and angular position of the nth maxima. Angular position of nth maxima. Remember this bracket n plus half. म्हणजे आपण n जरी 0 टाकला तरी आपल्याला लॅम्बडा अपॉन 2d ही अँग्युलर पोझिशन फर्स्ट मॅक्झिममची मिळेल. सेंट्रल मॅक्झिममची नाही. सेंट्रल मॅक्झिममसाठी तर व्हॅल्यू 0 असणार आहे. सो लाईक दिस theta 1, theta 2, theta 3 angular position of the first, second, third minima maximum can be calculated by using A and B. So these are very important equations. आपल्याला इंटेन्सिटी डिस्ट्रीब्युशनचा ग्राफ काढताना ह्या व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला लागणार आहे. ते लक्षात. So on this side, this gives the distances of the nth dark band and nth bright band on the screen. The P point will be bright or dark depending upon this distance. So these equations give the linear distance of the minima maximum from the central bright band like this. And on this side, equation A and B, these two equations gives the angular position of the minima and maxima like this. So this previous equation are for linear distance of the P point from the center, and these are the angular position of the maxima and minima. So when we plot the intensity distribution graph of diffraction pattern, then on x-axis, on y-axis we plot the value of intensity, on x-axis we plot the value of angular position. So these values are required like this. A and B equations are important for that purpose. Now let us see the intensity distribution of diffraction. Now let us see the intensity distribution in diffraction pattern. So here we are going to plot a graph of intensity against angular separation. On y-axis we will plot the values of intensity. On x-axis we will plot the values of theta. Intensity. This is theta. Angular position of the minima and maxima given by equation A and B. So now if you see this equation, when we put n is equal to 1, then this is like this. So theta 1 is equal to lambda upon d. Put n is equal to 1. Here there will be minima, means 0 intensity. Theta 2 is equal to 2 times lambda upon d. Theta 3 is equal to 3 times lambda upon d. Theta 4 is equal to 4 times lambda upon d. On this side, the value will be minus lambda upon d, minus 2 lambda upon d, minus 3 lambda upon d, minus 4 lambda upon d. So all these are the points of minima. So their intensity is 0. First minima, second minima, third minima, first minima, second minima, third minima, fourth minima, etc. All these are the points of minima. Now, using this condition, where will be the first bright band, second bright band, that we can see like this. So, when n is equal to 1, then this is 3 lambda by 2. So, this is the point. I will see this value here. 3 lambda by 2. This is the first maxima intensity I1. This is the 5 lambda by 2. 7 lambda by 2. So this is theta 1 bright, theta 2 bright like this. This is 9 lambda by 2. So this intensity is I1, intensity I2 less than, so this intensity is I1 greater than I2 greater than I3 greater than I4. इकडे पण तेच होईल. So this is theta 1 B is equal to minus 3 lambda by 2. This is minus 5 lambda by 2, minus 7 lambda by 2, minus 9 lambda by 2. So all these are the points of maximum intensity I1, I2, I3, I4, etc. And this is I0. So I0 is the maximum intensity for central maximum. N is equal to 0. So this is first minima. So intensity decreases from maximum to 0. Intensity decreases from maximum to 0. Now again intensity increases, decreases, intensity increases, decreases, intensity increases, decreases, increases, decreases like this. So this intensity is I0, I1. This intensity is I2. This intensity is I3. This intensity is I4. The graph is symmetric on both sides. Like this. So this intensity is I1, I2, I3, I4. So this is the intensity distribution graph like this. So this is first secondary minimum. secondary minima. This is second secondary minima. Second minima. This is third minimum. So these are the position of minima, angular position of minima. Now on this side, this is the first secondary maximum, I1. This is the second secondary maximum, I2. This is the third maximum. This is the fourth maximum. The graph is symmetric, and this is central maximum. Central maximum. Like this. So this is the intensity distribution graph, like this. So intensity is distributed non-uniformly. What is the conclusion? I0 is greater than I1 greater than I2, like this. So intensity distribution is non-uniform. So using equation A and B and the distribution of intensity, we have given this result like this. So what is the conclusion? About the diffraction pattern. As angle theta increases, the intensity at secondary maximum goes on decreasing, so that I0 is greater than I1, is greater than I2, is greater than I3, is greater than I4, like this. And intensity is minimum for all the secondary minima. It remains 0, 0, 0, etc. So I0 is greater than I1, I1 is greater than I2, I2 is greater than I3, I3 is greater than I4, like this. In general, the intensity at the nth secondary maximum is given by In is equal to intensity at nth secondary maximum is In is equal to. हा फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला डेरिव्हेशनला नाही आहे, पण ग्राफ करताना किंवा प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करताना लागू शकेल. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू 4 times I0, where I0 is a maximum intensity at the central maximum, upon pi square constant quantity into 2n plus 1 bracket square. 2n plus 1 bracket square. So if you substitute n is equal to 1, then 2 plus 1 3, 3 is square 9 only, and therefore I1 is equal to 4 times I0 upon pi square into 9. I2 is equal to 4 times I0 upon pi square. इथे आता 2 करला, तो 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 is square 25, like this one. So this is equal to, now pi square is nearly 9.87, nearly 10. So this is equal to I0 upon 4 times I0 upon nearly 100. So this is equal to I0 upon, this value is 20, which is 9.87 multiplied by 9, this is nearly 10. So this is equal to 20. this is equal to I0 upon, this is nearly 65.6, I3 is equal to 4 times I0 upon pi square, and this is 3 into 2 6 plus 1 7, so that is equal to 49. So this is equal to I0 upon 25 half 49 8 and double number 3, so this is equal to 132 121 near. So see this value, I0 by 20, I0 by 65.5, I0 by 121. So this equation we have given, this comparison we have given is correct, and therefore all these values show that I0 is greater than I1 is greater than I2 is greater than I3 is greater than I4. तर पहिला 3-4 व्हॅल्यू मी काढलं, त्या स्केलप्रमाणे आपण हे काही काढलेली नाही. So this is about the intensity distribution in the diffraction pattern. Now in interference we have derived the expression for the bandwidth, fringe width. इथे पण आपल्याला तसं डेरिवेशन देता येऊ शकतं. So next time we will derive the expression for the fringe width for diffraction pattern. Actually formula for fringe width is same for interference and diffraction. आता इंटरफरन्स आणि डिफ्रॅक्शनचे आपल्याला काही कंपॅरिझनचे पॉईंट माहिती आहे. मग I0 is greater than I1 etc. So intensity distribution is non-uniform. This equation shows that intensity distribution is non-uniform in diffraction pattern like this. So intensity for the secondary maxima goes on decreasing according to this equation. Therefore intensity distribution is non-uniform, it is not constant, it is decreasing as the order of the diffraction maxima increases like this. Okay, we'll stop here.